In this video we'll show you how we can just create some simple drilling operations within PartMaster. So I'm in the CAD system now, so we'll use this existing drawing. As you can see, there are some holes there of different diameters that we need to drill. So the way that we group those together is that they are grouped into items called patterns. So a pattern is a series of hole positions that are the same diameter tool and to the same depth. So to create the patterns, we go into the NC button here, and we use the top icon, which is to create a pattern. So we need to make sure that we are in near snap mode. Let's move that away. Okay, so we go into pattern, and we need to indicate the holes in the order that we want them to be drilled. So we need to be in near snap, so we can snap onto this one here. So this is going to be pattern 0, the Z surface and the depth, so we enter the depth. Let's have that as say 15 millimeters, and then we simply go round and indicate each hole position that we want to use. When we come to the end of the pattern, as the help suggests down here, left click to indicate the pattern, plus use the shift key if this is the last point in the pattern. So it doesn't know how many holes there are in the pattern, so if you hold down the shift key before you click on the last position, then that tells you that the pattern has been created. So now we'll do the smaller holes. So let's assume that 2 of them need to be drilled at a different depth to the other 4. So let's go to this one here, and we'll say that that one is 5 mil deep, and this is the second hole, but this is the last one in the pattern, so I press down on the shift key and click, so that creates that pattern. And now we can do the other holes here, and we'll make those a different depth. So that's the next point, the next point, and because this is the last point, I hold down the shift key. Okay, so let's just file, and we'll save that away, and we'll call that AM1. So then we take that through into the milling module, and we set up our tool change and home positions. So as you can see, the file only contains those hole positions. If we'd added contours as well, then obviously they would have been shown here. But if we look at them, we can see in the ISO view, we can see the different depths that the holes have. And if we look there again, we can see the different depths that the holes have. So now it's a question of machining those. So for instance, we might want to do a center drill, and we'll select that tool for use. And if we go to drill, then we can do a simple drill, and because this is a center drill, we'll go maybe 2 mil deep. Okay, because we probably want to center drill all of those holes, instead of just choosing one pattern, we'll machine all patterns within the same group. The group numbers are assigned when we create the contours and patterns in the CAD system. The default is group 0. So what that does is that it simply center drills all of those holes to the required depth. Now we can use a different tool, select that tool for use, and then we can drill some other patterns. So let's do a simple peck drill, and we can either choose the pattern names from the pull down list, or we can point to them. So if we point to one pattern, it shows you that those are the only 2 holes in that pattern, which is what we want, and that was going to be 5 mil deep. So that machines those 2 holes. Okay, and we can see the different depths that the drill holes have. Now we use that same tool but use a different pattern. So let's choose this one here, those 4, and we'll make that say 10 mil deep. Okay, and so on and so on. So you can go through and you can create all the drill positions that you need to for to machine those holes. Okay, that's it.